Russia accused the West of whipping up tensions over Ukraine on Monday. It said the U.S. had brought, quote, pure Nazis to power in Kiev, as the UN Security Council held a stormy and aggressive debate on Moscow's troop buildup near its southern neighbor. U.S. Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield shot back that Russia's growing military force of more than 100,000 troops along Ukraine's border was the largest mobilization in Europe in decades. The harsh exchanges in the Security Council came as Moscow lost an attempt to block the meeting and reflected the gulf between the two nuclear powers. It was the first open session where all protagonists in the Ukraine crisis spoke publicly, even though the UN's most powerful body took no action. U.S. President Joe Biden and Qatar's Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani met at the White House on Monday. At the forefront of their talks were discussions about Qatar supplying natural gas to Europe in the event of a Russian attack on Ukraine. President Biden said peace remains the focus during their meeting.
We continue to urge diplomacy as the best way forward. But with Russia's continuing its buildup of its forces around Ukraine, we are ready no matter what happens.
The U.S. president described Qatar as a major non-NATO ally and the emir as a good friend and reliable partner just ahead of the meeting. Sheikh Tamim said he planned to discuss equal rights for Palestinians with President Biden and ways to pursue Middle East peace. North Korea confirmed Monday it test-launched an intermediate-range ballistic missile capable of reaching the U.S. territory of Guam, the North's most significant weapons launch in years. This as Washington plans to respond to demonstrate it's committed to allies' security in the region. The official Korean Central News Agency said Sunday's test of the Hwasong 12 missile was aimed at selectively evaluating the missile being produced and deployed and verify its overall accuracy. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada says he has tested positive for COVID-19, but is feeling fine. The Prime Minister also blasted the behavior of anti-vaccine protesters who filled Canada's capital to complain about COVID restrictions over the weekend. His announcement followed a weekend of protests in Ottawa against vaccine mandates, masks, and lockdowns. Some demonstrators traveled in truck convoys and parked on the streets around Parliament Hill, blocking traffic. Some urinated on the National War Memorial and danced on the tomb of the unknown soldier. Others carried signs and flags with swastikas.
Freedom of expression, assembly, and association are cornerstones of democracy, but Nazi symbolism, racist imagery, and desecration of war memorials are not.
A smaller but significant number of protesters remained on Monday. U.S. regulators have given full approval to Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine on Monday. This after reviewing additional data on its safety and effectiveness. The decision by the Food and Drug Administration comes after many tens of millions of Americans have already received the shot under its original emergency authorization. Full approval means FDA has completed the same rigorous, time-consuming review of Moderna's shot as dozens of other long-established vaccines. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine received full approval last summer. Mali said it is expelling the French ambassador because of hostile and outrageous comments by former colonial power France and Mali's transitional government. A statement read on national television Monday said French Ambassador Joel Meyer has been given 72 hours to leave the country. A statement said, quote, this measure follows the hostile and outrageous comments made recently by the French Minister of Europe and Foreign Affairs and the recurrence of such comments by the French authorities with regard to Malian authorities, despite repeated protests.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.